In a city where your worth is determined by your bank balance, a man with nothing suddenly gains access to a bottomless, untraceable fortune. The world is about to find out how much a nobody is actually worth. Yifan was a brilliant student living on the edge of poverty. He spent every waking hour working menial jobs to fund the lifestyle of his girlfriend, Liu Ruyan, believing their future was worth the sacrifice. That belief died the moment Liu Ruyan walked away. She didn't leave him for someone her own age. She chose an 80-year-old billionaire, trading loyalty for a seat at the table of the elite. Yifan was left with a singular, brutal realization. In this city, hard work and devotion are irrelevant. Without money, he was invisible. Abandoned in the rain and stripped of his dignity, he reached absolute rock bottom. But for Yifan, this isn't the end of his story. It's the removal of the last of his hesitation. A frantic call from an unknown number shatters the silence. The voice on the other end claims that Bai Susu, the unapproachable ice goddess of the campus, is in a hospital ward, currently giving birth to his children. They were connected by a single night 10 months earlier, a chaotic evening at a neon nightclub, where their paths crossed in shared vulnerability. Yifan reaches the hospital to find the proud, distant woman he once knew reduced to a state of total exhaustion. Seeing the campus goddess looking so fragile triggers a sense of protective instinct he didn't know he possessed. He doesn't ask questions or demand proof. Yifan takes the pen from the nurse and signs the guardianship papers, officially tethering his fate to Susu and the newborns. This one act of responsibility marks the end of his life as a victim. He is no longer a student drifting through a heartless city. He is the patriarch of a family. The moment his signature hits the paper, a mechanical voice echoes in his consciousness. The Super Dad system has been activated. The interface confirms the biological link to his children. Instantly, his account balance surges to 4 million yuan. He has 4 daughters, Bing, Qing, Yu, and Jay. Every heartbeat and act of care translates into a steady stream of capital. Yifan moves with clinical efficiency. He secures a mountain villa and a fleet of high-end vehicles, building a high-tech fortress to ensure his daughters never experience the poverty that nearly broke him. When Liu Ruyan sees his new lifestyle and attempts to manipulate her way back into his life, Yifan ignores her completely. She is a relic of a world he has already outgrown. Now, Yifan has effectively turned the role of a father into an engine for absolute social dominance. He is now building a life on his own terms, backed by a fortune that grows with every day he spends protecting his children. But the Bai family is not a typical household. They are a corporate dynasty that views their own children as chess pieces in a much larger game of influence. Susu grew up under the weight of a family tragedy. Her parents blame her birth for the loss of their only male heir, forcing her to carry the burden of their loss for her entire life. To reclaim their lost status, Susu's parents decide to sell her off. They arrange a marriage with Jia Raiguang, a man known for his cruelty, solely to merge their corporate interests. The threat to Yifan's family is now tangible. The Bai family doesn't see Susu as a mother. They see her as property that needs to be retrieved to finalize a business deal. Discovering the plot against Susu changes Yifan's focus. He no longer looks at the Bai family as relatives. They are a threat to be neutralized. Backed by his own tactical team, Yifan breaches the Bai family compound. He moves through their security detail with the precision of a man who has nothing left to fear.
He finds Jia Ruguang in the upper floors. The confrontation is brief and one-sided, leaving the wealthy heir on the ground as Yifan secures the room. In the final standoff, Yifan stands between the terrified Susu and her parents. For the first time in their lives, the heads of the Bai family find themselves staring at a power they cannot buy. Yifan delivers a final warning. Susu and the children are now under his protection. If the Bai family ever reaches for them again, he will use his fortune to bankrupt their entire legacy. The night ends with the power structure of the Bai family in ruins. Yifan has proven that the elites who once looked down on him are now the ones who have everything to lose. He isn't just protecting his daughters. He is ensuring that no one from his past will ever touch them again.